is a poem called Vanilla Island, and I'll read it to you, and then I want to see what you think, what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, here on Vanilla Island, breezes blow soft and light. Palm trees sway, and everywhere we go, there's a golden sun by day and an ivory moon at night. Here on Vanilla Island, we natives too are gold and pale. Our favorite time is noon. No shadows on the ground, no dark cloud near to make us fear an unfamiliar sight or sound. Here on Vanilla Island, we savor one flavor. No chocolate, banana, strawberry, or in between is ever tasted, ever seen, except what comes from the vanilla bean. Here on Vanilla Island, we are most blessed. Of all the islands, east or west, with riches we are sated and gated. Thank God daily, sip vanilla milk, and play the ukulele. Here on Vanilla Island, we're all the same. We're not to blame for those on other islands who differ, suffer, die. A fig leaf hides our shame. Here on Vanilla Island, we set our arms on fire, and with our fiery arms display a fearsome dance that keeps all ember souls away. Here on Vanilla Island, beaches are pure and white, and everywhere we roam, the truth shines clear and bright. For we vanillans, safe and free, feel right at home in lonely huts on our oasis in the sea.
You wrote that?
Yes.
And it's actually very obvious, very clear, and I know exactly what you're talking about, and that is prescient, brother. That is it is completely understood.
Okay, because I was wondering, some people were questioning some of the lines. One of the questions I had, which was about the fiery arms, and I don't know if you got that, but
the fiery arms, I think, and tell me if I'm wrong in my interpretation. When I heard the fiery arms, I looked at it as being in command at all cost.
Okay, that's one. I was thinking of firearms.
Firearms.
Okay.
Okay.
Fiery arms. Firearms.
I'm thinking of people with guns.
Hey, Tom, you
Yes.
could actually write a postscript to this poem by saying, here on Vanilla Island, we don't care what comes until the waves rise due to the changing sun.
You're not. Hey, why don't you write that? You sound like you could be a poet too.
Hey, that is, you know something, without you know, that sort of stuff, where did you post it?
I haven't posted it anywhere yet.
Okay, when you feel comfortable with it, will you give me stuff that I can post it as a blog post in your name?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Well,
what I'm thinking, what I did submit it to, you know the Progressive magazine. If you ever read it, I get the Progressive every couple months, and they have a section for poetry. So I did send them a copy of it and said, you know, if you want to publish this, you know, I'd be interested. So I don't know whether or not they're going to do it or not, but
well, you know, with me, you can get it published. I'm going to publish it here, and you know, you should with this kind of a poetry, you should act from your own Medium account to put this stuff on too, man. You know?
I have a WordPress site that I do have some stuff on, but I haven't put too much poetry out there yet. So, but I like
love this
writing
one. Let me just tell you this. I love this. I think it's to the point that my daughter writes a lot, and I could see the smile on her face. So it says quite a bit.
Good job.
All right. Okay, I just thought, you know, I'm glad you got it, because some people were saying, well, what are you talking about? And then I had to explain it a little bit, and they said, because this is really kind of, and it's sad. It's a sad poem in a way, because this is where I live. I mean, we very rarely see people of color, and we seem so insulated and isolated here that I kept thinking, you know, we're like in an island. And then I thought, well, like vanilla, you know, because we're all the same shade, and it's, you know, the same.
But Tom,
thoughts.
let me just say one thing. Let me just say something, and not critical on you, but critical on people in general. Your poem, I am no scholar of literature or anything like that. In fact, it's the dead opposite, right? And it stares at you immediately. You know the thing that known as willful ignorance, right?
Right.
That anyone that does not understand a poem like this, that's what we're looking at. And what this does is it jars people. It may not jar them immediately, but it effectively jars you in the background. You know, like when you have that aftertaste in your mouth, you know,
Right.
this, even if you don't want to accept it right away, it gives you an aftertaste. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.